Courtney, and definitely make sure to hit the subscribe button. Now with 31 days of Halloween just ending, I realized that I have never done a get to know me. So I wanted to do this for you guys so you guys could learn a little bit more about me. Some of the things I have mentioned briefly in different videos. So I'm going to share roughly 35 things with you guys. It might be more, but we'll see. And Castiel says hello. I am eating candy corn. I am one of those weird people that like candy corn. So, okay, so the first one is that I had a pug for 13 years. Her name is Precious. She was literally my best friend. It destroyed me when she passed. I got her as a puppy. It was really weird because she had asthma just like I did and allergies, so she was literally like perfect for me. I am absolutely obsessed with ice white mochas from Starbucks. I could literally drink them all day, every day, and never get sick of them. Growing up, I wanted to be an actress. So my parents actually took me to this audition type thing when I was in high school, and you basically had to memorize this commercial, and they would set up where they were only picking, I think it was 20 people out of like 400 people, and they'd set up where you could like meet a bunch of like different directors and like stuff, but you had to pay your own way there, and unfortunately we didn't have the money to do it, but I was picked in that group of 20, which is awesome. I did get the call for that, so it kind of sucks that I wasn't able to do that, but I did look into like different camps that I wanted to do to be an actress. I looked into different colleges to do it, and it's just something that I guess after high school I didn't really pursue any farther, but I definitely have a much stronger connection to the paranormal, so it'd be really cool to have my own TV show that involves the paranormal. That'd be awesome. I grew up in the country, so I was always like around trees and stuff, riding four-wheelers. I wasn't allowed to go outside for a very long time though. My mom didn't let me go outside because she was convinced that I'd get sick if I went outside, but I was always sick anyways because I wasn't able to establish and build up my immune system. But as soon as I could get outside, I was outside all of the time. I loved being around trees. I loved riding four-wheelers. I loved camping. I have 3 cats, Butter, Castiel, and Athena. Butter was the only one that I didn't name. He already had his name when I got him. He was a little bit older. He's like 8 months old, or 6 months. I don't remember. I have it somewhere. Castiel and Athena I both got when they were roughly like 6 to 8 weeks old. And I love cats and dogs pretty equally. Like, because I have cats, a lot of people aim to get me cat things, which I love. I love cats. But I also like dogs, and I feel like people kind of forget that because I don't have dogs, but I don't have dogs because we don't have a house yet, but we're getting a house, so hopefully dogs are coming soon. I am engaged, which I'm sure most of you already knew, and I do have a son, which I'm sure most of you already knew too. You can hear him in almost every video. I absolutely love hot fries. They have always been my favorite. With the Andy Cap hot fries, I absolutely love them. I eat far too many, honestly. I have had 3 surgeries. I had my tonsils and adenoids out when I was 5 years old, and I had my first sinus scraping when I was 6 years old, and my second one when I was 15. Harry Potter is literally my life. I absolutely love it. I am a Ravenclaw and would incorporate that in my life any way possible. I literally believe in everything. I believe in multiple gods and goddesses. I believe in the fairy realm, unicorns, ghosts, like you name it. My first real job was McDonald's, which if you guys haven't checked out my story on McDonald's, definitely check that out. It was very frustrating. I don't like tea. I love the idea of tea. I love the effects, like the health benefits and stuff from it, but I don't like it. Any kind, really. I can drink cinnamon tea, but I'm not the biggest fan. I'm a huge arachnophobe. Like, to the point where I can't even say the word. Like, the word of the thing I'm afraid of. I don't like it. At all. My favorite cars are Corvettes. My dad actually left me a Corvette when he passed. He brought the Corvette home from an auction. It was this horrendous purple color. It was so bad. But he painted it and stuff, but as soon as he brought it home, absolutely fell in love with the car. And it was one of the things that we shared. So I'm a huge introvert. I shut down around groups of people. I can talk a lot when it comes to one-on-one situations, but besides that, no. My favorite holiday is Christmas. I love what it's about. I love getting people gifts. I love decorating and just the joy and the warmth that you get. And I would keep the tree up all year round if Jeff would let me. Not that he told me no, but he wouldn't really like it. I have been referred to as both an elf and an alien, and I take both as a compliment. I've heard or been told that I look a lot like Emmy Rossum or like Violet from The Incredibles, which I guess are both compliments. I don't fully see them, but I've been told it by multiple people for both, so maybe. I have never been on an airplane, and I'm not a very strong swimmer. I have asthma, so I had chronic asthma growing up, so my lungs were not good in the slightest. I was always sick, like always sick, and I could start out swimming really strong and I would die within like 5 minutes, and it was simply because I couldn't breathe. I have 3 tattoos. This one here, which is for Precious, which was my pug. I have one on my hip, and then I have one on the back of my neck. The one on the back of my neck says, "Renewed shall be blade that was broken," and that one is in Elvish. It's actually a quote from a poem for Lord of the Rings. I absolutely love pepperoni pizza. It is my favorite kind of pizza, and who doesn't love pizza? Love Stitch. He has always been one of my favorite things. Obviously, love Aliens. I love musicals. Absolutely love them. I grew up watching Phantom of the Opera, Rent, Chicago, Moulin Rouge, The Newsies is great, Mamma Mia, they're definitely forgetting some. I am extremely accident prone. I will literally run into walls, and I'm always bruised because of it, and I will trip and fall out of nowhere. I was told by my boss that I was going to become a liability at McDonald's because every single shift for 2 weeks straight I burned myself. And it wasn't intentional at all. I just wasn't paying attention, I was rushing, and I burned myself. I get extremely distracted by animals. So I will be in the middle of a sentence, I'll be like, "Look, a squirrel." And then I'll go back to talking. But I will also stop. I will always stop for an animal, and I will, if I see deer on the side of the road, I will talk to them and thank them for not running out in front of me, and tell them to have a good day, and hi, and goodbye, and all of those things. I get laughed at, but you know, it works. I would literally own a zoo if I could. If I could do it, I would. I literally live at Target. I love Target. It is like home to me. It has Starbucks, it has cute clothes, it has food. Like, what more do you need? I absolutely love buying things for others. I find a whole lot more joy buying something for others and seeing the look on their face when they open it or when they get it than getting something for me. I have always wanted to go to Ireland. Now, Ireland is the #1 place I want to go. Greece is after Ireland, but I would absolutely love to go to Ireland. I know I have family there. I don't know their names. I wish I knew their names. And I would just like the like culture with like the ferries and stuff. Oh, just dying to go. Live in the fairy realm if I could. If I knew how to get there, I would do it. Obviously bringing Sebastian and Jeff, of course, though. I was born on September 17th, 1996, and so I'm a Virgo, and I was born and still live in New York, but not the city. Because I feel like anytime someone says New York, they're like, oh, New York City. No, I'm like hours from there. And I wouldn't want to live in the city. That's not me. Like, if you guys want to live in like a city area, that is great. Like, I have old friends that, you know, they wanted to live in New York City and stuff, and that's them. But personally, I like the country. I like trees. I absolutely love cemeteries. I find them so comforting. I don't know why I find them comforting. Like, some of them I find really eerie, and sometimes they have negative energy. But there was one that I would actually go to, and at night by myself, and just sit and look at the stars and look at the moon, and just sit there by myself, not bringing anybody, and it was just relaxing to me. And I absolutely love anything witchy. So the moon, crystals, literally like books, like, so literally, like, I actually get semi-offended when people use witch as like a negative term, because like anything, there's good and there's bad, and there's a lot of good ones out there. I absolutely love going to fairs and riding rides. I prefer spinning rides that are like low to the ground. I have never been to Disney. I need to go to Disney, but I've never been to Disney. I love books. I don't read as much as I used to, and I really need to get back into that. I used to read an hour before I'd go to school. Then my bus ride was an hour and a half long, and I'd read the entire bus ride. I'd read the 30 minutes it took to get back home on the bus, and then I'd read 1 to 2 hours before bed. So literally, always reading. And fairies are literally one of my favorite things. Like, I know I've mentioned this before, but I absolutely love fairies. And I love dinosaurs. Always have. If Jurassic Park was a real place to go, I would definitely go, no matter the danger. I know certain places do like dinosaur things, and I need to go to all of them. But yeah, I know that was a little bit over 35, but I just figured that way you guys get to know me a little bit. And if you guys want me to do more videos like this, if you follow me on Instagram, I'll actually like post like a question, or like letting you guys like know to like ask me questions, and then you guys can ask me questions and I'll actually answer them. So then you know you're getting answers to your questions, I guess. But if you like this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed yet, definitely make sure to hit the subscribe button. I have so much new content coming up, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And let's see if we can get to 1,500 subscribers. Right now we're at over 1,200. So it means so much to me if you guys could share my videos, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Real quick, you guys, Athena never makes an appearance. So, and there she goes. This is Athena. Say hi. She doesn't like being held. But I just wanted to show you guys her because she is literally never in my videos. She kind of stays off to herself a lot. Unless I'm by myself, then she likes to come out. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.